Good morning, folks. Welcome to Quantsapp. This is Vicky Sajnani here. Let's get started with the morning brief. $17,964, a tad lower than 18,000, is where Nifty shut shop. 40,673.42% with gains of 4.42%. Nifty Bank shut shop. We'll see where the SGX Nifty is pointing to as of now. 78 points gain is where SGX Nifty is pointing to. So looks like it's the positive territory this morning. You have Nifty facing resistance at around 18,000, 18,200 and 18,500. These are the major levels on the higher side. Supports being 17,800 and 17,500. Again, we saw a long built up yesterday, so we have a long unwinding kind of a positioning here. There were intermittent shorts which came in earlier on in September, but looks like now we are in a mood of long unwinding kind of situation. So 18,000, 18,200 happened to be the litmus test for Nifty, as pointed out. Let's look at the data from the open interest trend for options. So you see a maximum OI at around 18,000 and thereabouts of 17,900, 17,800 is a puts, concentrated puts writing. So clearly, I mean, the support is strong on the lower side, and while we move on the higher side, 18,200 happens to be the next major level for Nifty. After, of course, after the psychological hurdle of 18,000. Bank Nifty pointing to 40,680 thereabouts. So you have 41,000, 41,500, two levels on the higher side. Major support zone now is going to be around close to 40,000, which is a psychological level. So looking at the setup, you are seeing mostly longs coming in. So looks like we are going to have a bullish forward in Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, again, on the open interest front, major support zone is 4,500. Then 40,000. And on the higher side, 41,000 is the resistance point, and the 41,500 is the next major level as per call OI. Looking at the top gainers and losers, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, Deepak Nitrite, Navin Fluorine. These are the three major gainers, top gainers of the day. India Bull Housing, Coal India, and Bandhan Bank were the top losers. Looking at the index contribution, you have IT, which contributed 29 points, oil, which contributed 21 points. Power was the only sector which contributed negatively by 2 points, 2.77 points. You're seeing most of the other sectors in the positive territory. Private banks contributed 14.24 points. Looking at the built up in the sectoral end, auto ancillary, cap goods, FMCG on the positive side. Power is the one which is on the short end. So let's see how it pans out. We have a stock which is called Canfin Homes. This is scanty on the sparse trading in options market, but one could look at some perspective here. 668 thereabouts happens to be the resistance point. And next major level is 685, supports being 635 and 625. Of course, there's an intermittent support of 650, which is there, which is a psychological level. So you are seeing some amount of longs coming in, long unwinding kind of situation. So let's see how this stock pans out post crossing 668. So you have the open interest picture, which is, as I said, was kind of sparse. But major support is around 600 and resistance is around 680, 700 levels. The next stock is Exide. If you look, there's been a pole formation there, and then there is kind of a flag kind of a situation here. So there could be a possibility of 180, breach of 180. You could see the stock moving to close to 195 levels. That's what I think. And on the lower side, 170 happens to be the major support zone for the stock. Looking at the OI picture on the futures end, you are seeing longs coming in into the stock again. Let's look at the open interest from the options end. 180 happens to be the resistance point with the highest call OI. And 165 happens to be the support zone for this counter. Looking at the stocks in the ban list, India Bull Housing, Delta Corp, Ambuja Cement are in the ban list. And possible entrant is RBL Bank. So summarizing, 17,800, 17,500, two major supports on the lower side. Resistance being 18, 18,200, 18,500. For Bank Nifty, 40,500, 40,000 and 41,000, 41,500 are the major levels. So all in all, backing up a case of 40,000 happening to be the major psychological level for Bank Nifty. Auto ancillary, cap goods, FMCG on the long built up. Short built up is power. And looking at the stocks in focus, Canfin Homes and you have Exide Industries, which I've already mentioned. Delta Corp, India Bull Housing, Ambuja Cement in the ban list. Before we end the session, I would like to highlight to you, please take the advice of your financial advisor before stepping into derivative trades and follow a strict stop loss as per your risk appetite. Thank you and wish you happy trading.